Let's go. Okay, so we're just going in order. I've got a... I don't know. Okay, what does your name start with? A... H. Okay, he's the last. I don't know anything about any of these characters. Okay, O... Hang on. P... A... So... Are you the first? Oc... So if this is C, that's T. That's T. This is not. O. I don't know which O is first. We'll just go with this person. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. Scholar Oswald. Path action day. Interesting. Oh, it's a scrutinized character. Awesome. Okay. Scrutinize. Obtain information from townspeople. Talent. Study foe. Gain insight into a foe's weak points. Into a foe's weak points at the start of battle. Okay, so this is like Cyrus. Your name is Oswald Vivanstein, and you're a scholar. Your tale begins in the snow-swept beaches of the Winterlands. You have been sentenced to life in prison for murdering your wife and daughter. Oh no. This is Joud from Ghost Trick, and have since spent 1,879 days locked within a frigid cell. Harvey, the man who took everything from me, shall die by my hand, I swear it. Not even the bitter cold can extinguish the raging fire in your breast, and so you set out to exact your revenge. Oh my gosh, change time. Oh my gosh. What? What is this? What does this mean? Okay. Path action at night. Mug. Obtain items from townspeople. Oh my gosh, a scholar thief? What is this? Latent power. Concentrate spells. Focus spells on a single target with greater potency. What is going on here? Do I have to pick? Or is this just something he has? This art is really good. I will stick with day. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oswald is being held prisoner. His tale will continue uninterrupted until the end of chapter 2. Proceed anyways. What is going on? I guess, yes?
The fire in my breast shall never be extinguished.
I might have made a terrible mistake, but I don't know because the game is throwing a lot of things at me I don't understand. 6 minutes in, I'm lost.
All things in this world have a source. Nothing begets nothing. Follow the chain of cause and effect, and it will lead you to the answer you seek.
For the record, you, Oswald, plead not guilty. Is that correct? The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire,
No, stop.
the bodies of your...
Okay. So my alarm went off. I'm going to have to read this part because, yeah. The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire, the bodies of your wife and daughter were found in the rubble. All right. Take it from here, prosecutor.
They were nearly charred beyond recognition. A gruesome sight. I'm sure you agree. Thus the court accepts, without objection, immolation as the cause of death. However, there is one last inexplicable detail. Nothing one could reasonably consider the cause of the conflagration was found at the scene. Ergo, the fire ought not to have happened at all. Absent the use of magic, that is. You were a scholar of magic, weren't you, Oswald? Is that a mere coincidence? I think not. Having conducted a thorough investigation of the scene, the court holds the following to be true. You, Oswald, were the only one capable of starting such a fire that night.
In the sacred name of Alephan the Scholar King, the court hands down the following verdict. Oswald V. Van Stein, we find you guilty of the murder of your wife and daughter, for which you are sentenced to life imprisonment on Frigid Isle.
Frigid, okay.
Do you have any last words?
Harvey. The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand. I swear it.
"5 years later." Okay, so I think I understand what they mean by it'll continue uninterrupted until chapter 2. Like his chapter 2. So we have to sit through, not have to, but we're going to sit through 2 chapters of his story before we have the ability to go around and travel other places. Okay. I assume. Winterland's Frigid Isle Prison. Don't say T. It's a
Frigid Isle, a solitary island in the far northern reaches of the sea. Some call it the edge of the world. Blanketed in snow all through the year. The nearest continent is due east. 4 days' journey by sea. Even on the largest vessel. Even then, the fierce blizzards at sea can make a wreck of the mightiest ships. Trips to and from this accursed place are heavily regulated.
I'm like so excited. I'm loving this.
This place holds all mainlanders found guilty of the most heinous crimes. It held over 300 of us at its peak. In its 80-year history, none have escaped.
Except for me.
Or rather, I should say, the deplorable treatment of the prisoners ensures that lives end before sentences do.
Oh.
I have survived for 1,879 days, but neither the unforgiving climate nor the ravages of time shall extinguish the fire in my breast.
Can I move around? Oh, no.
Another frigid day in hell, eh, Professor?
Man, this man's positively glowing. Prison has done him good.
You know what this is? It's your little notebook. It never leaves your hands, does it? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm only borrowing it.
Ran out of toilet paper.
You were quite the scholar, weren't you? Yes, this notebook could be worth quite a lot. I'm sure it'd fetch me a tidy pile of cigarettes. You're welcome to take it back, of course, but you'll have to fight me for it.
Move character, select category. What do you mean? Hold B while moving to dash? I can dash? But beware, your chance of encountering enemies is higher while dashing. Path action. Main menu. Confirm select. Cancel dash. Ah, they're playing it. We're finally playing it. Oh my gosh, he's so fast. Ah. Path action. Bug at night. Okay, so you get access to both of them. Both the path actions. Gotta remember to breathe. Okay, at night Oswald can mug townspeople for their belongings, but in this case I'd be mugging him for my belongings, so it's okay. Try pressing wine. You're a townsperson. Hello, townsperson of the jail. Take your money. But also we'll just talk to him first. We got a problem. Hang on. No, I'm actually very unburdened at the moment. Is there just food sitting there? Just a cart? It's interesting. Mug a townsperson for their belongings. Obtain spoils after besting them in battle. Oh, okay. So mugging, as opposed to just stealing, is taking it. Okay. Oswald's notebook. And he's a strength of 1. Okay. Yes. You'll obtain the followings if you successfully mug this person. Oswald's notebooks. Proceed. Yes. Gimme. If you want it back so badly, come and get it. Yeah, that's the idea. Deafening silence. Battle Basics 1. Breaking enemies. Exploit your foe's weakness to break down their defenses. I don't know why you would be watching this after not watching the first one, but this is the second one, so I'm gonna, I'm going to read it anyways. Attack your foe's weak point to lower their shield points. Reduce shield points to 0 to break your foe. Oswald can utilize staves in battle to reveal enemy weak points. Once he can use more weapons, select attack and choose the one you want to use with the directional buttons. All right. I'm going to hit you. Battle Basics 2. Breaking and Boost Mode. Break your foe, then enter Boost Mode to deal a devastating blow. Breaking an enemy will drastically reduce their defenses and render them unable to act. Press R to enter Boost Mode, and the potency of your attacks and abilities will surge. You gain 1 boost point BP per turn. You can spend up to 3 BP to boost a command to 3 levels of power. If you use Boost Mode, you will not gain any BP on the following turn. We will wait and do it next time. Well, he'll be unbroken then, but that's fine. Ow. And then we'll boost this turn. Oh, it's so pretty. Use a scholar skill. Oh, we're muzzled. I was wondering, I was like, has he got something over his mouth? So fireball and ice wind. Those sound good. But until then. Nice. Level 2. Ah, I'm so excited. So good so far. Oh.
Take it back. I've got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow. Help! Guards! He's gonna kill me!
Obtained Oswald's notebook.
Yeah. Help! Somebody!
I need somebody. They have a lot more voice acting, which I'm not opposed to. I just never know when to talk then.
What's all this about? It's him. He attacked me. Well, if it isn't Oswald, our magical murderous scholar. How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it?
Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet.
I can't. There's a muzzle there.
What's that look for? I know defiance when I see it, and I'll have none of it. I'd love to hear what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
Just the, I'm still pissed at you. Don't come near me. I like how you go, like you wouldn't run to the other corner of the cell.
13 seconds. 13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response. At least some valuable information's come of all this. 1 warden and 34 guards for 292 prisoners. Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work. And all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape.
Very interesting, a Cyrus Therian mashup of a person. Kind of Ulrich, maybe, a little bit, because he's betrayed as well.
An escape for which the plan is written in this notebook, using a cipher, naturally. I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain. The first, an escape route. For this, I have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison. This passage is overlooked even by the guards themselves, and it leads directly out of this place. I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon. The second, suitable clothing. Once I escape, I'll be exposed to the elements.
I'm going to need to find a bear. And, well, wear the bear.
The cold will claim me in minutes if I'm clad in nothing but these rags.
We must go shopping.
The third and final, an accomplice.
Interesting.
To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these 3 pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion. At which point, only its execution shall remain.
The next morning.
Wake up, human filth! To work with you!
What's our job? What do we do?
I understand this island was once dotted with mines.
That's the answer. There you go.
Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for ore, and the prison was built atop the wreckage. To this day, there remains phosphol buried in the frigid earth. It's immensely flammable and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it, and the guards line their pockets with the proceeds.
Mine, scum! Keep those hands moving! I said, keep moving! Unless you'd rather freeze to death! What's wrong with you?
I can't move anymore. Too cold.
Don't you go soft on me, criminal filth. Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds? So beg whatever gods you serve for forgiveness, and dig, you useless little mole! Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphol you cleave from the earth. And believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
Warden, sir. He's already dead.
An unfortunately common sight. We are adaptable creatures. Any environment, no matter how horrific, can be made ordinary.
It's true, yeah. Frigate Isle Yard. Do we get to run around and talk? I'm so excited.
Forced labor is followed by a vanishingly small window of free time. It is in this free time that I review the remaining pieces of my plan.
And I make a lot of snowmen. I know you wouldn't expect it from me, but I do actually really like the snow.
They are three. The first, an escape route. The prison is as old as it is massive. There are bound to be gaps and awkward seams. Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing. One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them. I'll start by asking any prisoners who might know this Provisioner.
I was like, how are you going to ask him? I was like, well, he'll probably write on the paper.
The third and final piece. An accomplice. My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner.
We gotta find someone cool to fit in.
I must find someone capable of enacting my escape plan. Then all that will remain is the plan's execution.
Unfortunately, all I could find was Harvey. I have to work with the guy I'm trying to kill. The radar. Use the radar in the bottom right to check the area and find your heading. The green is continue to the story here. If you are too far, continue to the destination marker and the entrance icon will be displayed in green. Side story starting point for the yellow star, and the feather is the save point. The exclamation point is a hidden item. Other exits to neighboring areas. Press R to turn the radar on or off. Find an escape route, cold weather wear, and an accomplice. I'm so excited. Sir, I'm so excited. Do filthy murderers like you even have hearts? I can't. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the menu, but hey, here we are. Okay. One of these is going to be jobs. And then skills, probably? Healing. Oswald. Looking good. 25 minutes in already. Oh my gosh. We're on a little island. Status. Weapon types. Scrutinize an object. Look at townsperson. Gain insight. Okay, yeah. It's all this stuff I know. But I just... It's so weird to be finally playing this. I'd rather be out here in the cold than locked up in that cell. They say home is where you make it. But who the hell can make this place a home? The trees are quite lovely. Hey, Muzzlemouth. Wipe that smug look off your face. Fire's so warm and toasty. I don't know, he just seemed like that would, you know, be his voice. Dot. Okay, looking good. Can I go up here? I can. Oh. Can't talk to you though. Okay, that's fine. Didn't want to talk to you anyways. It's fine. You're better off not knowing what I've done. What have you done? Tell me. How are you? What's going on? What's up? Ooh. You can just, I don't know. There's like a certain look. Things have... It's got the same look and feel, but it's like more polished. I don't know how to explain it. It might just be because I'm so excited everything looks better. Ruler of land, conqueror of sea. Maybe I'll read this one next. Library. Hey, Professor. Got some new thesis papers in. I should probably save, but I'll do that in a little bit. Okay, this is Pluck.
There are not so many guards watching the cafeteria during this shift. Now is my chance to find an accomplice.